I was sitting in my mother's kitchen after 12 years in prison when she looked at me and said, "I need to tell you why I really testified that night. I did 12 years for armed robbery, a convenience store on the east side. The clerk identified me in a lineup, said he was sure. I told everyone I was home that night. My mother backed me up. She took the stand and swore on the Bible that I was with her watching TV when it happened. The jury didn't believe her. Mothers lie for their sons. That's what the prosecutor said. So I went away. 12 years in a cell for something I didn't do. My mom visited every month, never missed one. She wrote me letters, sent me books, told me to keep my head up. When the Innocence Project took my case and found new evidence that cleared me, she cried harder than I did. The day I got out, I went straight to her house. I wanted to thank her for believing me, for standing by me when no one else did. She made me dinner, my favorite. We sat at the kitchen table like old times, but something was off. She wasn't looking at me. She kept fidgeting with her napkin. I asked her what was wrong. She went quiet for a long time. Then she said, "I need to tell you why I really testified that night." I stared at her. I asked what she meant. She said she didn't testify because she believed I was innocent. She testified because she knew I was, and she knew who wasn't. My stomach dropped. I asked her to explain. She said the night of the robbery, she wasn't home. She was at my brother Aaron's apartment. He called her panicking, said he did something stupid, robbed a convenience store because he was in debt. The clerk saw his face. When the police picked me up instead, Aaron came to her crying, asking what to do. I asked her why she didn't tell the police they had the wrong person. She didn't answer right away. Then she said Aaron had a family, a wife, a newborn son. I had nobody, no kids, no wife, no one depending on me. She said she thought about it for days, prayed about it, cried about it. Then she made a decision. She would testify for me, make it look like she did everything she could, but she would never tell the truth about Aaron. I asked her if she understood what she was saying. She said yes. She chose to let me go to prison so Aaron could stay free. She looked at me and said she had to pick which son to save, so she picked the one with a child. I sat there trying to breathe. My own mother looked me in the eyes for 12 years knowing she put me there. I couldn't speak. Every memory I had was rewriting itself in my head. Every visit she made, every letter she sent, every time she told me to stay strong. It wasn't support, it was guilt. She wasn't standing by me. She was managing her own conscience. I asked her about Aaron. Where was he while I was rotting in a cell? She said he was living his life, raising his son, working a good job. I asked if he ever felt guilty. She said he did at first, but he moved on. People do that. They move on. I stood up from the table. My hands were shaking. I asked her one more question. Did she regret it? She looked at me with tears in her eyes and said she regretted that it had to be me, but she didn't regret saving Aaron. Given the same choice, she would do it again, because that's what mothers do. They protect their children. I told her she had 2 children. She didn't say anything. I walked out of that house and I haven't been back since. Aaron still doesn't know that I know, but he will, because I'm done being the son she chose to sacrifice. I went to Aaron's house that night. His son answered the door, called me uncle. I looked at that kid's face and realized something. He was 12, born the same year I went to prison. My mother didn't just choose Aaron. She chose a grandchild that didn't exist yet over a son that was already standing in front of her. I was sitting in my mother's kitchen